This is
what?
Hard to swallow.
Gross.
She should have put him back on the rack.
You cannot talk to me.
On the second lead vocals to the girl.
Hi, Swallowerz. Welcome back to Hard to Swallow podcast. I'm your host, Emery Lavelle J, on Instagram and Twitter as Ain't I Emery. And of course, I'm joined here with some Negroes I motherfucking know. And I'm glad I was able to remember to say that. It's been a long fucking time coming. Joining me now is Lyrical Mar on Instagram and Twitter as Lyrical Mar.
Morning Java.
Oh my god.
What's going on, bitches?
Hey. You know I love a morning Java at nighttime. And also joining me is Lindsay Wagner on Instagram and Twitter as Lynn's Wags.
Hello, everybody. Oh, I've missed you all.
We don't miss you.
Oh.
We know we don't.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. It's been so long. It's great to hear your voice.
Hey,
I know some of you have been like, where the fuck have y'all been? But you know, bitches have to take breaks, you know? Life is hard. I do want to give a little shout out to Stefan Wallace. He passed away. He was a longtime supporter of the show. So rest in peace to him.
in peace.
And then I want to give a congratulations on a lighter note and give us congratulations to Serena Williams. She will be the first athlete to receive the Fashion Icon Award at the CFDA Fashion Awards, and that's going to take place on November 6th.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
That's a big deal, right?
It sure is.
Yeah.
So I also want to ask Lyrical Mara, how was the Victoria Monet concert?
Mind you,
Among other things, honey.
Mind you, it was the Love Loud Fest.
Oh, right. So it's multiple other people.
Yes.
Well, I don't know who the fuck they are.
But it was the Victoria Monet concert. But they also had the guy from Imagine Dragons up there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes.
He was up there. And, you know, I got told I was tired because I wasn't familiar with him. But he was amazing. And then yeah, he was amazing. And then the other guy that won American Idol, he's queer. He can sing too. And Victoria, and she did an hour set.
Oh, work.
She did an hour set. I mean, honestly, she's on my hit list.
Not your
not my shit
list. Got
okay.
it.
Amazing. I just needed her energy. She's gorgeous in person. Okay. So just let it be known. She's tiny as fuck. She was just fantastic. The right amount of background vocals, pre-recorded and live singing. Like, you know, these girls don't understand the formula, but Vicky's got it. Oh, and she's on the Tonight Show tonight. At 11:30.
No, she looked like she did really good, and like I like the little reveal that she did. That was very
in the beginning.
Dramatic. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, there was
she knew how to put on a show.
Oh, it was nonstop.
Yeah, she's up next.
She's up next.
She's a performer. She is
up next. I dig her, and you know I don't like these girls, but I like Victoria.
Well, you know I don't know if you don't like these girls or not, because some of your daughters are late.
Oh,
we already talked about that before. But, you know, I'm gonna just say Victoria Monet's my daughter, not yours.
Oh wow!
I didn't say she was my daughter.
Well,
I just said she's up next, and leave my daughters alone.
Oh,
I do
Lord.
leave.
Good. Thanks.
I don't fuck with them at all. That's what she is.
Her daughters are kind of like.
One of my daughters is coming out with an album tonight, City Girls album tonight, Raw. We'll see what it gives.
We'll see what it gives.
We'll see
Everybody throwing shit to the wall to see what stick.
These girls are releasing these singles and they throwing throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. There ain't nothing sticking. Too tough.
Ooh.
So
Listen,
Well,
gonna
at
see.
least keep at it.
listen, let me keep my mouth shut.
You can have 99 failures, but sometimes the last one is a hit.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see what the album gives.
I think Lady Gaga said that. I'm lying.
I don't think she would say that shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of new girls, I've been meaning to ask y'all, are y'all tired of the Tyler Water Challenge yet?
No,
It's been so many videos though.
I don't watch them all, and I really like the song. And like I keep telling people, I only like when Tyler and her dancers do it.
Yes.
And the song is so cute. And well, you know, Tyler's from South Africa.
Mm-hmm. I was about to
And
add
the
that.
style of music, I think it's called Amapiano.
Mm-hmm.
Out of South Africa. So it's like a mix of like jazz and house music. There's R&B involved. It's like a fusion of musical styles that's unique to South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I just dig her, period. But
And
I'm
you know,
not sick of the song yet. I'm not.
I'm not necessarily sick of the song, and I'm just kind of sick of the challenge videos I see, because I don't know if y'all have been watching them on like TikTok and the reels on Instagram, but they'll do this thing where like they'll act like they're about to do the water challenge, and then their man pop up like attacking them. Have y'all been seeing those?
No. See,
It's like, you better not.
after a few days of a challenge, then I'll leave it alone.
I'm like, okay, bitch, y'all keep trying to make it like
And I didn't
like
want to
this
get
was
sick of the
not
song.
playing. I hate when y'all try to pretend like, oh, this is live and this wasn't playing. I'm like, girl, you fake it in reality TV.
Beautiful, beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gown. But I do want to say congratulations to Tyler, because she's the youngest South African to make the Billboard Hot 100.
Good
Yeah,
girl.
I think she's in the top 40.
I like
Yeah,
her.
she's well, no, I think she debuted at number 67.
I think
But
she
that was
at
the week. That was it may be a different number now. So you
Yeah,
might be right.
I think she's
Yeah.
in the top 40 now.
I think it skipped up.
And I said work. If somebody was pissed because On My Mama wasn't that high, and I said to them, calm down, my child, because Victoria Monet will. Yeah, I think this was on her first ever Billboard entry.
Yeah, it is.
My mama.
But no, that's good for her.
Oh yeah.
And keep shaking your ass and throwing water on it. Do what you do.
Make me sweat. Make me mama. Make me live my best. Make me da.
And that song is nasty.
I mean, when
like
you doing
it.
that,
Well, as
you
she
better
was
be nasty.
It's naughty.
I love her accent too.
I know. She says, it is not a twerk. It's not quite a twerk.
Because it's not.
It isn't a twerk. And all y'all jiggling asses, stop it.
Yes, some of y'all, I've just seen a few
Y'all
videos.
are
I'm like,
doing too much with these big heavy asses. It's not for that.
Now, why the big heavy asses got to get attacked?
Listen, everyone loves a big heavy ass, but it ain't meant to do every challenge.
No, it's not. You're right.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get into these topics. You know, at the top of our fucking list, we gotta let's get to it. Miss Jada Pinkett Smith, wife or separated. I don't know what the fuck to call it. Did she ever really meet Will Smith? Do they know each other?
Former lead singer of Wicked Wisdom.
Jada Pinkett.
Host of the Red Table Talk.
Yet we meet again.
Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett. Here we are.
The
again.
table was broken all this time.
Honey.
Oh, listen, we knew it was broken.
The table.
We act like we didn't know.
Baby, the table, one of the legs on that table is short as fuck. And it's been a brick holding the shit together. Okay.
Child, it's
Ugh.
giving tree branches and sticks holding it together. It's a fail. I mean, and so for those who don't know, they have been separated since 2016. A lot of shit done happened since 2016. Will Smith then smacked the nigga at an awards in March of 2022. Along with all these red table talk shows. And so a lot of the backlash has been, so y'all was just sitting there giving all this relationship advice and shit, and the whole time you was in an unhappy home.
Actually, no, they weren't. They were happy in their separate homes.
Happy in their separate homes.
Listen, he done slapped somebody. She was fucking a D-list R&B singer. Listen.
Not to be confused with September, but August Alsina.
Yes. And he is my birthday twin. Can you believe that?
I can see that. I watched that show with him on it.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, he got a big stick, and that's why he was giving it to.
Listen, she deserves some big dick doing a marriage separation.
Why not?
She claims that was the only man that she messed with doing the separate. Listen, we don't know what's true or not.
She might be telling the truth, child.
You know what? I will believe her because I think that she was fucking him, and on the side she was fucking Tupac's ghost. Because
but according to her, Tupac nor his ghost was interested in her romantically. They had a strictly platonic relationship.
If she don't get the fuck, if I never,
I don't want to hear
nigga name stay in your mouth. I can't.
I don't want to hear anything, and it's crazy because when he died, I didn't want to hear from her then. And I think that is when her star ascended because she knew him personally. It's like, now I'm not going to say while he was alive, she wasn't, because he did do a very interesting and memorable episode of Different World, which I can't really watch to this day. You know what? I have to revisit it because it always makes me sad. But I think in the show, he played a friend that she had, like, you know, from her old hood that came to visit her when she was in college, and they were different because he was still doing hood shit and she was trying to elevate herself, something to that effect. So, you know, in a way, art was imitating life, but not necessarily. I don't want to hear about Tupac from her. We've never even heard from the woman that he was engaged to at the time, Kidada Jones. He was engaged to be married to her, Quincy Jones's daughter. And that was her man. But yet this bitch has been talking about Tupac, what he thought, what he felt.
He got alopecia.
Girl.
That's not for you to tell.
He tried therapy.
Absolutely. That wasn't fun. Like, she just thinking of everything. He went to the store. Like,
he tried toast with motherfucking avocados in the 90s. Like,
girl, you know more about him than your husband.
Yeah, bitch. I don't know. It's concerning. It's concerning.
She's literally been speaking. She's been talking about someone who's been deceased for quite some time.
But let's get to the nitty-gritty of it. Like, so what are our thoughts about her revealing this information about them being separated and how it relates to Will Smith? Like, do we feel that Will Smith was aware that these details are going to be released?
I definitely think he was aware that these things were going to be released. I think they do have a really solid friendship, contrary what to what we may want to believe. I think he has a very good relationship with Jada. It may not be romantic. I don't know. Maybe they're working on that. Marriages are hard. They're
That was
difficult.
confirmed.
I don't understand why a lot of people are up in arms about it, because they doing the same shit your auntie and them is doing. A lot of these motherfuckers have been separated for years.
Yeah,
Okay.
we all know that story.
You know, like, child, one time I went to 2 memorial. The woman that he was living with for 20 years, she had to do her own memorial because the wife did the first one.
Right.
It's just, you know, that's life.
He actually was seen recently. Jada was in Baltimore, and Will Smith did a surprise visit and came out and said basically what you just said. Like, I still consider her like my best friend, and da 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 da. And then also another interview, a follow-up interview that Jada did. She basically actually said that yes, they are separated now, but they are thinking about, like, she said in her words, "I will never leave his side." I don't know what that means. And she said there's a possibility that they may decide to move back in the house together.
Yeah, I think there's
and
something.
Reconcile.
I think there's something poignant about the whole thing, you know. But my thing is, I don't want to know it. Okay, I don't care. Okay, I need for Jada to stop chasing validation, and I need us to stop pretending that this lady she is always searching for attention, hence being the leader of some all-male rock heavy metal band that no one cared about. The aforementioned Wicked Wisdom. She does these things to get attention. It wasn't enough that she had the talk show. Will Smith got a lot of accolades for his memoir. You're not that interesting. You're
not that compelling.
You are not. Jada Pinkett needs to realize that she is A-list by injection. If you see, and it's crazy because she ain't, let's say what it really is, she ain't never separate from him. She ain't never separating from him because it's great to be Will Smith's wife, Ash Cherie, his first wife, who took the leap and divorced him, and then all of the access dissipated. She can now be seen on her Instagram begging people for cash apps because she's giving this crazy church fucking, deaconess type advice to lonely souls. Right. Okay. She don't want to leave that access.
I don't think so either.
I'm not mad at it, but be quiet. Okay? Because if he wasn't she decided to leave him, she would be doing BET plus shit. She would be doing straight Vivica Fox, straight to DVD shit.
She'd be on Fox Soul.
Absolutely. It's Sister Circle. You would be doing that.
You'd be hosting at the DC Pride. at the club in Atlanta.
Like,
she ain't done yet.
Tell the truth.
She ain't done yet. The book's coming out. Some more dragging of Will.
Yeah,
will resume.
I'll never forget this lady a long time ago in Essence magazine said, I just feel like she's always been complaining. She said, Will makes love like a woman. That's not a compliment. And I pay very close attention to when people are speaking of their spouses publicly. I don't like that. I don't like disparaging a spouse. I do not like it. You are fucking and sucking this person. What do you have to gain by saying these things? I don't need to know that Will Smith makes love like a woman.
Why did you feel that was necessary to say? Or even when a year after in 2017, a year after she's claiming that they were separated, she was on Watch What Happens Live. And she said that it's been this rumor that they're swingers, right? And she's like, "Oh no, that's so false. That's false. I wish we were." She said something to that effect. And Queen Latifah looked at her ass like, "Was that last part really necessary? Necessary? Like, why is it always like some type of jab at?"
Always. Did he hurt you? Then say that.
I don't know.
She just act like she ain't never want him to begin with. And this is, touching on what we said earlier. Stop pretending that you really want to be with someone when what you really don't want to be is alone.
And with yourself.
Stop getting with people pretending that you're okay with who they are when you really don't like them, right? You don't really fuck with what they, how they show up in the world. And that's cool. But do yourself and them a favor. Go find someone who does.
And stop stepping on his balls
Stop making other people miserable because they don't live up to your impossible standards.
And they'll never be the man that you wanted them to be.
Absolutely. He will never be it.
Go find that.
It's cruel to me. There's something cruel.
It is something cruel about it. And my thing is, yes, this is her story. This is her journey. I understand this is her life, and she gets to tell that in her memoir. I'm not taking that away from her. But if you're truly saying to me that you may be working to get back with him, why the fuck did you feel it was necessary to reveal that y'all been separated for 7 years? Does that make sense?
And God only knows what she about to reveal in this damn book.
I wish y'all could see my face right now.
I'm still haven't forgiven her for what she did to him. He didn't smack somebody for you, and you sitting there like you reveal like, "Oh, we was separated at that time." So I'm like, "Are you okay?"
She said that she was shocked when he called her his wife. I said, "What the fuck are you talking about? That's how we knew you."
But
that does corroborate me and Emery's theory at the time. I don't know, Swallowerz. You might want to check that. When we did that show, we did say that there was a dick swinging contest happening.
Absolutely, that had to do,
and that actually confirms it. Like it really wasn't about Jada. He been wanting to smack the shit out of Chris Rock.
My wife, my
wife, my this,
mine.
Well, and guess what? That was the time.
Listen, he did what he did.
He brought up his wife.
Get no complaint from me.
He brought up his wife.
He ain't getting no complaint from me.
He ain't getting no complaints out of me because that's a nigga that needed to be slapped.
And he bopped him.
He bopped him. He did all that for a woman that don't want him. She don't want you. She don't want you.
That's still the mother of his kid. Would you? He don't want you. That's still the mother of his children.
Yeah, it is. And he respects her. He loves her. But I don't know, something about the way she moves it frustrates me.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's rooted in ego. It's like almost thirsty.
And she like trying to mask it like about it being some type of life lesson.
Absolutely, like she's so intentional as a person. She's fully therapized. Girl, bye.
Yeah.
Girl.
I don't know. That Jada. Well,
I wonder what she gonna say. I don't know what else she gonna say about Tupac. Tupac had alopecia. Why are you revealing that?
Girl.
He was me. We had so much in common. We thugs. We
Tupac had a peg leg. Like
we had the same head.
listen,
We
be
bitch.
quiet, ma'am.
Quiet. Please be quiet.
Watch this on I kid you not, on October 31st, the bitch gonna post a picture in a bandana.
There's a meme like that going around. Like I'm actually Tupac.
With some drawers and some baggy jeans, talking about what's
talking about thug life.
Bloody Mary, whatever. Hail Mary. Listen, I don't got time for her and her bullshit. But listen,
exactly. At the end of the day, that's what it boils down to.
Yeah,
you don't have time.
I don't have time. It's frustrating.
But what you need to do is you need to make time, because see, sister, this is when we realize that we really are not the
Don't
one.
let table talk me.
Because at the time, what it was an entanglement that I had to go to find myself.
It's an entanglement.
You full of shit.
She was caught up. She was tangled up in some dick.
Yeah,
it's fine.
She was looking stupid when she said entanglement.
I told you. And then he came out with that album. She probably listened to it while she was doing her Pilates.
And let me tell you something, Jada. Let me tell you something, Jada. What I do believe you ain't said it yet, but what I do believe you is that dick was good. I believe that. I believe it was good.
That's why she was tangled up in it.
That dick is the one that she got that she said, this is how I'm supposed to get fucked. You don't fuck me like no woman. You don't fuck me like no woman. This is as close as it's going to get to Tupac.
Stop. We've dragged her enough.
Okay, you're right.
But let me tell you something. She looks incredible. Whoever that person is doing that Botox is eating.
Yeah.
I love
it. Look simian a little bit again.
I love a good black woman with Botox. No shade. But listen, that's me. That's me. Actually, after Will Smith smacked him, I liked Will Smith more. I'm gonna be honest. Fuck y'all. That's the way I felt.
I'm neutral about it.
Me too. Like, I've always respected his work as an actor.
Yeah.
I hate that his first Oscar win had to be
tainted,
overshadowed by that moment.
That was his first Oscar?
Yes.
Yeah. What was the movie again?
I am gagging.
I don't know.
Oh, Venus and Them Father.
Oh, I was about to say 37 Years a Slave, but yeah, that's the one.
Stop. I got
not Emancipation.
I'm not supposed to be laughing at that.
But yeah, that's the one.
37 Years a Slave.
A slave to Jada's heart.
Okay.
Pay it. Anyway.
But she ain't got no choice but to pay it.
Yeah. I think he must like a little BDSM.
Maybe.
Like cuckold porn and stuff. Anyway, pay it. Anyway, so let's talk about Young Jock.
Do we have to?
Well, I never expected there would be a day that his name would be coming out of my mouth on this show. But he called for us. Somebody asked him, would you, I forgot the exact question. Would you perform, was it for Pride or for do a gay concert if they paid you $250,000? And he said, well, no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't feel comfortable. What if I'm performing and then a man is looking at me with lustful eyes?
Trust
No,
me,
you
they're not.
motherfucking lying to
They're
me.
not. Trust me. See, it always be the ones that look like him that think gay men are very discerning. Okay. And even
Bitch,
the ugly ones don't want you.
it's always
Even their standards are high.
reason that
You don't fit. You do not even fit an iota of their
bitch.
standards.
You ain't on nobody's
Well,
motherfucking Dragon
nobody
Ball
knows
Z
the
rated R.
vanity that exists
Nothing.
within the gay male community, the black male, well, just the male gay community, period.
No.
Young Jock, you will never be lusted after.
First of all, I'm
Never.
dumbfounded by the fact that who was about to pay you
$200,000.
$250,000?
You lucky if you get $200.
Nobody was. It was hypothetical. But the point was,
That's the only thing it would be.
he was saying he would even take that much.
Oh, please.
But it's giving.
You wouldn't take the money you need.
You need for your 7-headed kids.
Bitch, what you should have said is, oh, for that amount, I'm gonna tap dance and give you all what you need. Bitch, stop acting like you wouldn't have took that check.
Well, somebody brought up some footage where well, maybe unbeknownst to him, he's already done a bride.
Yeah, he
No, Kaya said that he did a pride already because she did a party and he performed.
Dummy.
So what is the truth?
And ain't none of them niggas try to call you. Not one. Baby, he's not even worth $20.
This really upsets me because, I watched that stupid show.
It's going down.
Love and Hip Hop.
No, Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, Love and Hip Hop.
And I kind of
going down. That's the song.
I kind of started to like Jock, watching him act like he want to marry this woman. But now I'm like, oh, you just like the rest of them Negroes down in Atlanta.
Looking at him with lustful.
Looking at you with lustful eyes. I
Marlene,
mean,
first of all, nothing about your look gets me up.
Nothing.
From your toes to your
Nothing.
motherfucking beak, bitch. Like, nothing about you.
Not beak.
Everything. Just imagining him naked. I know them feet giving yabba dabba doo, bitch. Hole giving burnt Brussels sprouts, bitch. And
oh my god.
Nothing about young Jock is like
appealing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't nobody want to hear them tired ass songs either.
Bitch, what? Two
it's
songs?
Only one of them.
It's
what
like
else
two.
Has he made?
It's like 2 songs. So you can't perform for 6 minutes?
Goodbye.
For $250,000?
Please.
He's full of shit.
Please.
You walking around here looking like an auntie that's trying to change her life around, bitch, with that perm.
No. No.
And honestly, you talking about somebody make you feel uncomfortable. I feel for the life of every motherfucking woman you lay eyes on, looking like you looking at them. You think when you look at women, they going like, ooh. You think they not uncomfortable?
Well, obviously, it's always some girls fighting over him on that show.
Fighting over what? He like his fucking breath stinks. He's one of the unsexiest men alive.
I don't see it, but okay, go off, Jock.
Let's make sure we don't look at young Jock with lustful eyes.
Yeah, let's make sure that doesn't happen.
It won't.
If anything, we'll be looking at you like, girl, I can hook you up with that hair. I got you, girl. I got you, sis. And then I love how he tried to dance around it like he wasn't trying to offend nobody. But here's my thing. You know what straight men love to do? They always gotta be like, I'm with that lifestyle. Here you go with the lifestyle
It's
shit.
not a lifestyle.
It's not a motherfucking lifestyle.
The lifestyle. They kill me with that one.
Lifestyle.
They
It's not a lifestyle.
kill me with that. It makes me more mad than everything you even said before.
It's not a lifestyle.
That's what them blacks be saying.
Yeah, because they don't know, they can't read, they don't understand. Looking up words,
They're dumb,
lifestyle.
asinine fools.
thinking about what that actually means. It's not a lifestyle. Fitness is a lifestyle.
Your skin regimen is a fucking
It's a
lifestyle.
yeah, being like beauty is a lifestyle.
Dieting is a lifestyle, bitch. Going to church regularly is a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Not being gay. There is
That's
no
who
choice.
we are.
That is that's
lifestyle. This
Yeah,
what am
saying
I?
it's a lifestyle. It's saying that there's a choice. There is no choice.
They'll never get it. And I always tell gay people, if I can choose to fuck a woman, then go suck a dick right now and tell me, go choose to do that and see if you can just do it. Because it's just such an option. When you say that to me, I feel like that means that you must have had a thought in your mind about sleeping with a man one day. And you chose not to.
Yeah. Words mean things. Please look them up if you don't understand.
So you choose to sleep with women? I just don't understand.
Being heterosexual is not a lifestyle. Being homosexual is not a lifestyle. It simply is. Have a nice day, people.
Jung Yacht. No. Literally.
No, call him by his name. Jazziel Robertson.
Jazziel.
Mildew.
You unyoung nigger bitch.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry. It's not even. I'm done.
Pointed.
Well, it needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was fucking trying it.
But I guess my whole thing is like people be coming for us unprovoked. Like
exactly.
You could have simply just said, I don't know. I never thought about that. Maybe.
Exactly.
Baby.
Catching strays. The whole community be catching strays, child. For no reason.
Eyes.
People are over here just trying to live. Insane.
You ain't qualified to say that. Anybody, 90% of rappers could have made that statement, but you on the list of the 10% that can't say that. Because gay men love a thugged out or masculine rapper type man. Mm-hmm. Young Jock is on the small list of niggas that can't say that.
True. He would not be lusted after in any way, shape, or form.
Maybe in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But actually, no. I'm sure the niggas is turning it there.
They're probably turning it.
Anyway, let's move on, please. I'm tired of talking about this.
Yeah, fuck her. So Britney Spears made an interesting statement. She said that when she was dating Justin Timberlake, that she had an abortion.
Yeah.
Do we care about that?
Every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings.
I care. I care.
So small.
I never know what's gonna come out of Britney's mouth.
I don't know.
No,
But
it's her book is coming out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna read that too. But I have a feeling it's gonna be it's like all of the words are gonna be smushed together. It's
please don't. I hope she don't write it herself.
She had an editor.
it's gonna be almost indecipherable.
And I went to the corner.
I'm sorry now. And then I used to be in the house and then
If y'all don't get off of her, no. But I do want to know her story. I do, but the thing that was interesting to me that she highlighted the fact that Justin Timberlake said that she asked him and he was adamant about the fact that he felt he was not ready to be a father and he was too young. What is our stance on fathers like saying that? Like you as another young person, a man says that, does that steer you in your decisions on, I don't know.
Well, it was certainly her body,
right,
and her choice, but and I don't know, and it's just like Justin Timberlake has always struck me as just an entitled twat. And you know, I will never forgive him for how he did Jan. Never. So it's just to me indicative of how it's very on brand for him. I mean, I will say, however, that he was right. They were too young. They were very young when that happened.
Yeah, they were very early in their careers.
Careers were just taking off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I could have understood. I definitely could have understood his concern about that he wasn't ready. And yeah, I mean, listen, sometimes when these men tell you they're not ready, you need to take heed.
That's why I'm at with it, because yes, I lead with it's the woman's choice, it's her body, but I also follow up with I don't like seeing babies born in an unloving environment, or I don't want them to ever feel unwanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He would have been miserable.
I don't like when children are brought into the world feeling like, you know, like that feeling from that father does not go away.
Yeah, and then people make jokes like you were an oops baby. Like that shit is not cute.
And a lot of people say like once the baby is here that you might change your mind. I'm here to tell you a lot of them parents don't change
their mind. This shit is hard, and they were both trying to make it in the business at that time. Were they at the pinnacle? Like, well, they were kind of like at the height of their careers at that time.
Oh, I would definitely say so.
Yeah.
This was like what, 2000, 2001?
They were like the it couple at one point.
Yeah.
When did they come out in those denim monstrosities?
That was 99.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, that was a big deal.
They were it.
Yeah.
But
the Mickey Mouse Club couple.
Hindsight is always 20/20 because then a series of things happen. Next thing you know, she has a lifetime supply of peasant tops and low-rise skirts and shorts.
Woo! Abercrombie don't have to worry about a day.
Let me tell you something. Abercrombie, AliExpress.
Did you say Hollister?
Yes. Baby.
It's giving Britney. But one of them days she gave you the new Shark Givenchy boot. I said, work, Britney.
Yeah, but she was still it was like an anachronism because the fucking peasant top was still there and low-rise panty.
With the Givenchy Shark boot. I said, work, Britney. She's
And
giving.
my thing was she probably couldn't get them off because those suckers are hard to get. Everybody complains about getting them off.
Damn.
Knowing how she probably slept in them.
I gagged when I seen her in them.
Well, she
'Cause
sleeping everything
'cause it's
else, including that eyeliner.
Because it's a newer boot. So my thing is, somebody's been shopping. But what is? Who got you this boot? Because it's not the same person who got these tops, bitch.
I'd rather that than those round toe Frankenstein pumps.
with,
Oh
with,
my god!
With the tap dancer heels.
Yeah, with the tap.
I hate it.
Listen,
It's a choice.
She definitely worked for this time to be doing nothing.
That conservatorship, like, I don't know what to say.
Listen, we're not even gonna bring up the conservatorship.
No, we're not, because she needs to be in it. She's capable. She's a little bit, taking me for a spin in the Looney-mobile. But, child, she ain't bothering nobody. Y'all need to pay it. And her kids
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Who's she bothering?
Her neighbors, when they called the police on her.
Uh-huh.
No, that's not true. What happened was she posted the videos dancing with knives. And the police showed up at her house.
All I could do was shake my head.
They did a wellness check.
I want to know why she sticks to fragmented pieces of choreography from when she first came out.
In the same part of her home.
Every day.
It has the best lighting. I be keying when you see the cats.
I key when she started playing some like nigga hip hop. She was playing like some Future or some shit. I was like, wow.
She played several different songs with
like,
different derivatives of the same choreography. It's the same choreography and almost
it's the same. It's
with
fragmented.
Different iterations of the same choreography.
It's fragmented pieces of choreography from when she was that girl. It's the choreography before Pieces of Me. Mm-hmm. It's like the old choreo. It's the Wade Robeson choreo.
I live for you, Britney.
I'm go mail her some books of like Sudoku or crosswords, like some coloring books.
I want to mail her some shampoo.
Maybe some makeup remover,
body wash, makeup remover,
a few sticks of deodorant.
Not body wash. Y'all are trying it now.
I'm concerned.
Maybe a new pair of pants.
But I maintain whenever she has Jan on, she turns it.
No, I love when she does Jan.
I love when she does Jan.
But I know every time Janet gets tagged, she be like, "Okay, now, girl."
Like, okay, girl. Here, all right, girl. Janet just be hearting that shit now.
She's like, I don't want to be mean. No. Let me just like it.
Leave me alone.
She be like, I see you, girl.
I see you, girl. And no, you are not coming on tour with me.
I'm so sorry, but we love you, Britney.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Anyway, so moving right along, there was actually a topic that I saw trending on Twitter about, I can't believe we're even talking about this, but basically someone posed a question, is it okay for your friend to sit on your partner's lap? I cannot believe that this is even a fucking question. I cannot even believe that someone answered differently than what I thought would be the obvious answer.
People have lost their minds.
But let me tell you what one of the people said.
Okay.
They retweeted it and said, yeah, they can. Y'all insecurities be jumping out with these takes. If all it takes is for another man to sit on your partner's lap and all hell breaks loose, none of those bonds are secure. I'll just say that.
They aren't. That's why he can't listen. And if we're gonna take it there, first of all, straight world, gay world, it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. Why do you have to sit on my man's lap?
Bitch, you can't sit on my man lap in a packed car. I don't give a fuck
There
what
is no
situation
where that will be okay. It has nothing to do with insecurity. It has to do with a boundary.
Why? What for? What need?
What need would there be for my friend to sit on my man's lap?
Explain me why that would even be taking place.
Explain me.
Explain me your wrong opinion.
Explain me your wrong opinion.
What does that have to do with being insecure?
I don't understand these people. I saw it on a show too. The girl's boyfriend came over, the other one came running out. Oh, is he here? Is my boyfriend here? Because it's my boyfriend too. I'm like, she's allowing that? It is not your boyfriend too. He's fucking one of us. He better be fucking one of us, and he better be fucking the right one.
Right.
Like, there is no you're my boyfriend too, just because we're close. Absolutely not.
Can someone explain to me where there would be a non-sexual or non-romantic reason for there to be someone sitting on your lap?
Let me tell you.
Well,
these people.
Bitch, are you Santa Claus?
I've sat on plenty of laps I didn't want. So, and I know you have too, Emery. So let's keep
your friends.
I've sat on laps of men that ain't got a nigga.
Hey. But did you want them?
Sometimes I did.
Well, listen, I'm not fighting with you.
But I'm not going to act like there have been times where friends have sat on laps, but these are usually friends that are single.
Yes, the very thought and idea of this question really, as a particular age, I'm literally gagging that people are out here this socially stupid.
I would be
for you to even ask this question.
Why is this a question? I can see if you said if you sat on your friend's lap, y'all friends. But why the fuck in any case would you be sitting on my man's lap?
Why are you sitting?
Y'all not friends. Y'all don't have.
Let me not attack him who asked the question. Let me attack the one who said y'all insecure.
No,
I will beat you up, bitch.
Let me attack him.
Right? I will fucking bop you right in your mouth.
For me.
Don't touch that. Well,
first of all, you're lying.
Don't say shit about my man. You be lucky if you see him.
Thank you.
I'm one of those.
That's the life I live too, Lindsay.
If you see him, you see him.
Yeah,
for real.
And you may have already seen him, bitch.
How is he? He's good. That's all you get.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, and you may never.
You may never. Let me say something. Linda D.
I've never seen him before.
I asked my mother, Linda D. I said, Mom, what? You don't ever have any girlfriends come over. They don't need to come over here. I go out with my girlfriends. They don't need to be in my home. my man is here. They don't need to be around. My mother used to say shit that was so far above my head when I was younger. That was one of them. And another thing she used to say, don't hand him over.
You should have listened to your mother.
I know, right?
She was on point.
Well, I hope I'm doing her proud because I have a lot of her talents. Like I remember I came home like out, talking about this guy. She was like, he's nothing. It was a harsh thing to say, but she was absolutely correct. The older dolls, they say things like, he ain't nothing.
He ain't nothing.
I'd say things like that now.
Now.
I do. I'd be like, girl, she ain't nothing.
My mother said, he's like, she told me, she was like, I know what he gonna do. He gonna try to run up your credit. I know, Lindsay. I was like, he wanted me to get something for him. She said, okay.
How do we get here?
I don't know.
It's a nice lane. No, I just had to think about some of the things. But no, back to sitting on people's laps. Don't do it. If it's not your man, if it ain't your person, don't be sitting on their lap. It's first of all, and secondly, it's inappropriate and it's rude. It is rude to cross your friend's personal boundary.
Unless I'm missing something.
Okay, it is rude to do that.
Can you tell me a scenario where that would happen or need to happen?
Not even, talking about my man. I'm sure it is your friend's personal boundary to have you not physically, be on the person that they are with romantically. It is rude. It is not cool.
And y'all sitting here talking about physical touch. I don't want you having my man number.
Nothing.
I want y'all having
nothing. Don't ask him nothing.
You got a question for him? Hit me up.
You better ask me. I was just telling them a story about, somebody at one of my coworkers getting in her phone. When you have that phone, like a regular old phone, and you tilt it upwards so your voice is in the bottom of that receiver. Don't you never, like it was giving.
Never in your motherfucking life.
Ask my mother, because what happened was her girlfriend called her husband and asked him to pick her up from somewhere. She called her, don't you ever call my husband to pick you up from no fucking where. The whole office heard that.
And they said, you right, girl.
You right.
And the thing about it was, what are you being sneaky for? Because her husband, David, was so sweet. Of course he would have did it. But you call his wife first.
Right.
You don't be making plans with a bitch's husband. Are you insane? Or have you lost your marbles?
Had to.
People are inappropriate. I see it all the time, though. I see it all the time. I remember I was where was I? I think I might have been at Lambda. And of course,
Lambda Lounge in New York.
In Harlem. And I remember somebody, he was in the corner, like the boyfriend was there, right? The boyfriend was they were hanging out in the corner, like in a section. And then he left, and then he saw somebody he knew. And then there was a hug. That hug was doing too much. And you know how he knew? He looked at me and was like, ooh, that was a lot. I said, uh-huh. Had your boyfriend seen that, that could have been a scene.
And you know it.
And you knew it. It's like people always want to be validated.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what needs to be spoken about. It ain't it's not necessarily the insecurity of the partner. It's the insecurity of the so-called friend that should be called into question. What do you need to sit on my boyfriend's lap for?
In what world?
In what, for what?
To measure his dick? Like, what the fuck are you saying?
Come on now.
I actually recall a situation. Someone told me about a situation where a couple was in the club and one of the friends danced on the person's man. But in his perspective, the person that danced on the person was like, I just like to dance, and it took two to tango. He pushed back his ass back on him to dance.
That's inappropriate.
He felt that he was just having fun and dancing, and it was only for a split second.
It's inappropriate.
That's
I don't care how
feel.
long it was for. I don't care how long it was for.
It could have been.
And if you like to dance, you could have grabbed his hand and did like a one, like
all
a 1
the
and 2.
ways to dance.
That's when it's fun and innocent. But if you backing your ass up on a dick hole,
bitch, you could have did the footwork,
if
the
you
whole
backing
move.
your
You
ass
could have waded
up,
in the water. You could have did all the other motherfucking dances. You could
waded
have did
in
the
the water.
step. You could have did the heel toe. You could have
This is
did
true.
the chicken head. You could do all the other fucking dances
so many
in the
fun
world
things where y'all could have faced each other.
where you wouldn't have to put your
Absolutely.
ass back in his lap.
Right. I have danced with friends, men that way. Like just playing around. I ain't backing my ass up into nothing.
In what world is that cool? And couldn't understand why the boyfriend was mad. We were just having fun.
No.
Who was that fun for?
You will never have fun at my expense, bitch.
And I just have to explain, like, I know it seemed harmless to you, but you got to understand why that was wrong.
Can we go a little bit deeper? See, people that don't find the people that don't find fault with things like that don't have no fucking man and don't even have the prospect of a fucking man, and no man don't want to fucking keep them. They get
Let's go a little deeper.
But they
You'll never
no
have
man
one.
don't want them. Okay, they get fucked up quite a bit, but don't nobody want them. That's why it's, oh, we're only having fun. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's, yeah, because you ain't got shit to lose.
Period.
But the pants off your ass for another person's man.
Tell it. And you know how these people are. As soon as they find out you gotta, like sometimes, especially in the community too, they find out you have a man, it get real shaky.
The most attractive people in the scenes are the ones that are taken.
Very tricky. It gets tricky.
People love a man with a man.
I just told somebody, child, they know you dating him. They gonna be in your DMs.
Oh, he off the market.
Oh,
We gonna see.
Please.
We gonna see.
Because they want to make a fool
out of somebody. It's like an ego boost.
It definitely is an ego.
People love, I took your man. I took.
Will brag about, I fucked your man. People have made posts about it. Y'all posting these niggas. He was just in my inbox.
He was just in my inbox, laughing and giggling about it.
Just a whole, but like y'all think y'all are so over because y'all are fucking people's man, or y'all have the attention of someone's man.
And them same bitches will want to beat and run a hole down for fucking with a man.
Absolutely. Run down on a hole.
It's a circle of life. Ain't that what they said?
The circle of life.
Circle of life.
That's what the fuck it sounds like to me.
Circle of life with raggedy ass hyenas.
Oh yeah, like Young Jock.
Oh my
Everything funny until a bitch get ate.
True.
I can't.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's all fun and games until it ain't.
Well, I hope Miss Thing gains some clarity because I ain't gonna even say her name on Twitter that said that, but she got ate up in replies. I just be personally feeling like Twitter culture. I'm sorry, let me stop calling it Twitter. X culture.
Social media culture in general.
Social media culture, it's like some people are fueled off being the contrarian.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, I said something different. Do you
Notice
even
me.
you notice me? I had a different opinion.
It's so much pick me shit going on. Like, I'm kind of fatigued by it all.
I am too.
People searching for validation, people wanting to be liked, people wanting to be courted, people wanting to.
Oh my God! Don't even bring that up.
Because we ain't
Because
got
bitch,
time.
all the bitches that's talking about they want to be courted and how they have to be courted, don't ever court that way. They waiting on somebody else to do it.
Keep waiting. Keep waiting. The
You're
prince
gonna
ain't
be
never
waiting in
gonna
a house full of cobwebs.
Absolutely. You will be old and rotten, still waiting and paying for a nigga's
And that's gonna have to be a show for another day. Cause that has to be studied.
It really does. And it's at this point, it's becoming a sickness.
All these posts. Oh, what's wrong with dating, courting these days? And why don't you bitches that's complaining about it date each other?
Yeah.
And go
And
sit on each
right.
other's man lap.
Y'all can compare notes. It's just wild. It's so wild. Hey, I got a parting note. Dating is easy, swallowers.
It is when you know what the fuck you want and you go after it.
That's it. Dating is quite easy. It is not meant to be hard. It's not difficult in the least.
Oh, you want to know what makes it really easy? When you know what you want and you're confident, and when you meet somebody that's not what you want, you know how to walk away from them and stop stringing them the fuck along for 6 months.
Baby.
Bitch. It ain't hard. Y'all keep meeting people that y'all don't want and trying to change who the fuck they are into the person you want.
I can't.
Wasting their time going back into the fucking dating pool. I can't. Y'all meet one person and be trying to make that bitch into the one you want. No, say bye. Go back into date the next person. Is that what you want? Yes or no? Okay, no. Move along.
Move around. Seriously.
Period.
Oh my gosh.
It's so exhausting. I'm fatigued.
Oh.
I am. I'm fatigued by it.
You hear that, Jada Pinkett Smith? Because, bitch, this is about you.
Prime example.
She is the epitome.
Listen. If you know who you are, then you'll know what you want.
You know who you are, and you know what you have to know who you are to know what you want. And when you know what you want,
who you are to know what you want.
And bitch, most importantly, when you know all of that, stop trying to make somebody else into what you want. That's not fair to them. It's not fair to you.
A man can only be who he is. That is a quote from one of my favorite hood books.
Oh my
God.
God.
Man can only be who he is. You can't vilify a person for being themselves.
Oh, I thought that was Sister Soldier.
No, it's it's called Animal. by the wonderful, the imitable Kawan Foyer, honey.
Well, listen, I think we wrapped up on that, and I think maybe they learned something today. Swallows, did you?
Hopefully, probably
If
not.
Probably not. But if you still have any takeaway, don't be sitting on your friend's man lap.
Don't, especially mine. I will fuck you up.
Bitch, could you imagine?
No, I can't.
You walk out. You walk out to your living room.
I
Who
would.
Who you talking to? Me?
Ooh, baby.
I would try to tear both their ass up.
Especially that cunt.
Honey.
Oh no, it's giving.
I don't know. I would do something to the boyfriend too.
Stomp a mud hole up your ass, bitch.
Please, I have done it before. I sidestepped the girl to knock the shit out of. I've done it before.
Because you're more responsible.
Because you are trying it.
Yeah.
He ain't got nothing to do with it. But I'm going to pop you.
Swallows, if you like this show, please give us 5 stars on any platform that you're listening to this on. Follow us at HTS_podcast on Instagram and Twitter. We might post something on there.
Aren't you glad we're back? I mean, listen, we did take some time off. There's still some housekeeping to do. So don't get used to this. We got to do some housekeeping. We have to do things right for 2024. Just thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for supporting us. Please leave the 5-star ratings. We will be back.
And give us topics to talk about.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be current. We want to know what you want to hear us discuss.
Absolutely. What do you want to... What's on your mind, Swallow?
What's on your mind? But anyway, Swallowers, until next time, we out.
We out, Swallowers.
I really missed this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I met this 10-inch top the other day. And all he wanted to do was suck my dick. And I was watching him do it. And I'm like, bitch, the hair was over. But I was like, bitch, I was just staring at his meat the whole time. Like, bitch, you're not going to use that?
Bitch, he was giving no.
No, like, it was doing shows. Go.
Oh, good.
It sounds cute.
I want to hear more about that. Good.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.